What's good, guys?
Hey
Welcome
guys, we are back, and we got so much to say.
This is another review of
Met at First Sight, Season 12, Episode 4.
With Love Talks with the Garçons. This is kind of fun. She got me doing this.
I knew he would like it. Man. I'm just thinking to myself, could it get any worse? Could Chris get... Okay, slow down, Ian.
Wow.
Slow down. We'll save that for a little later. We're going to start off with Clara and Ryan. Okay?
I still don't know who they are. I don't know the names.
Okay, so Clara and Ryan. I'm so nervous for Clara, and I think I said that last week, that she's gonna fall hard and she's gonna fall quickly.
I thought they felt that way about the black girl, the dark skin, the skin is blur.
No, that's Vincent and
I'm
Rihanna.
sorry, I don't know if dark skin is colorism. I know there's a lot of cancel culture. I don't mean it that way.
But with Clara, she's just very. I feel like she's gonna fall in love very quickly. And the fact that he's never said I love you, remember? He's never said I love you. And even now, like, she has such a bubbly personality, and he's more of like the reserved type and kind of wants his space. He even said that, he likes his space. I just hope that, it won't kind of rub him in the wrong way. And I'm hoping that he will protect her heart. Remember when she was saying how they said, what would your ex-boyfriends describe you as, or something like that? I don't know if it was in one of the episodes or if it was in the uncensored, the Married at First Sight uncensored talks. But she was like, what would your ex-boyfriends say about you? And she was like, they would say,
that must have been like episode.
I'm crazy, I'm annoying, I'm like.
Well, that must have been episode 2. I didn't remember. I started to watch episode 3 with you.
I'm just a little nervous about that. But now, talking about faith.
So apparently, she used to be a believer. Mm-hmm. I don't think she said that she's no longer a believer. I think she said
after she got to school, she left church.
I mean, that's not leaving Jesus. Maybe she still believes in Jesus. I don't know what her profession of faith is, but she's no longer as she lived the church life. And you could tell Homeboy's parents are about that church life. And so that in itself might be a conflict. How they're going to address it, that's going to be interesting to watch and see.
Yeah, I mean, she did say that, with her children, like, she wouldn't force it on them. And, he said he would want to raise his kids in church, but she's like, she would want them to have their own decision. But
it seems like she didn't even tell him yet where she stand with the faith. I feel like she was doing it in her confessional camera time. Mm-hmm. But I don't think did she actually tell dude that she's no longer as strong in her faith or in the faith at all?
She didn't, but she alluded to it when she said, when I got into college, that's when I left the church. I think that's going to be something else that comes up in this season with them, this issue of discovering faith.
If you leave the church, did you leave Jesus? Comment down below. All
right, let's move on to Virginia and Eric, okay, the pilot and the
pilot. Okay, the guy who was married before.
Yes. It
looks like from there, they'd be cuddling a lot.
Yeah, but surprisingly, they did not sleep together.
Allegedly.
But I think they would share that.
She don't want to come across like a thought.
Her? She doesn't care if we see her as a thought. She's very carefree. She's very, like, party animal type. Like, even, like, she always wants a drink. Remember when they got into the honeymoon or whatever, and then she says, oh, wait, and she finds a bottle of wine, and he's like, again? Like, you don't need that now. But then he's like, okay, this last time, almost like her dad, trying to control her. Yeah, so that, she's very young. He's going to have to really get used to who she is, or
yeah. And as much as she said she liked her space, because if he has to fly for a couple of days, it's a good thing because then she has her space. But when you're married to someone, I wonder if that's the case. If that whole job, him being a pilot, flying away 3-4 days a week, is if it's gonna be as simple as she's making it sound.
I mean, even his mom says she doesn't like it. She's a pilot wife. And she was telling her, like, it's not fun. He's not really around much. But then she said, I like my space. But
so she might probably think she doesn't need him to be around. But then we'll see. We have a video actually about that.
Plug.
When needs change.
We'll link it down below. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's move to Rihanna and Vincent.
Kind of sucked that he found out his grandma had a heart attack or something. As soon as they landed on the honeymoon.
Yeah, that was a damper. But I love the way she came.
Now let me ask you a
for
question.
him.
If that happened to us, would you be low-key mad that we have to go back? Real talk, be honest. Shame the devil.
Probably, but I wouldn't tell you that.
You'd be mad at my grandma, right? You'd be mad my grandma got a heart attack?
Shut up, man.
She did good. She passed that test.
You know,
she wasn't being
She said, no, it's not. Because, I mean, they have their whole lives together. Well, hopefully. And the way she sat on his lap and she was, like, encouraging him. And, yeah, she showed up for him really nicely. But I don't know. I felt like his body language was a little off.
He just found out his grandmother had a heart attack.
Yeah.
See, why do women make things about them? Like, I'm hurting right now. But now we're criticizing the fact that he wasn't looking directly in her eyes. Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, but I feel like they make a really good couple.
I'm concerned about her, though, when she found out about his flaws. Because that whole bald head check, beard check, whatever check, she's so focused on the physical. So when I don't watch the show. I wasn't paying attention. Based on what N was...
That is so old, babe.
Based on what N was telling me. So when she started finding flaws, because I think they talk about him having a temper or something like that.
Yeah, it's his temper. His best friend, I guess cousin best friend, late girl, so said, you gotta find a way to calm him down. But then he comes and says that, no, it's like, you gotta realize something really, really bad to get me upset. So, I don't know, that may be... We got kids, so I hope that doesn't come between them.
We shall see.
We'll see. All right, we're going to move to Haley and Jacob. Oh, the corny one. Okay.
That's my guy. He's still talking about that damn house. He turned into a spa.
I'm over hearing about this house. Like, he's just super, super weird.
But he had the same conversation with the brother and the parent at the wedding.
And then at the meetup again. So they're like... This is like deja vu. Like, why do you keep talking about this? But like, I do feel like they had a breakthrough. She kissed him
with the stupid graphic T-shirts, the fanny pack.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be that'll probably be their like little. She'll probably find it cute or like oh, he's so cute or that's kind of sexy to her. Like, I don't know, because eventually at the honeymoon. She kisses him. I was so happy.
I thought that episode I saw he was just nervous. That's why he was talking.
This is who he is. Jacob is who he is. Even when she went to talk to his parents, like his parents were very weird too. It's like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Yeah, we're just as puzzled as you. So hopefully she, next episode we'll find a little bit more about how that was for her. Because it could be bad if she kisses him and she feels nothing.
His nose was in the way. They were like...
All right, and here we are.
Once again.
Like, could it get any worse? Like, could someone get worse than being worse already? Like, Chris, what's up?
Keeping it real, right? That's what you were saying.
What's up with you, Chris?
You were saying it was keeping it real.
I'm saying he is, and I'm not taking that back. He is. But why are you that way? Why are you that way?
And why is he always crying when he's in the wrong? That's what I don't get.
Crocodile tears. I feel bad for people when they cry. Chris, I'm like, no, you deserve this. No, it's your fault.
He smashed twice and disappeared after we went to get breakfast. To tell old girl he had a panic attack because she ain't cute. Now
First of all...
Wait. That's some special ugly. Makes somebody have a panic attack about you.
Babe, stop calling Paige ugly. She's not ugly.
I didn't say her. I say that's some special ugly that you cause somebody to have a panic attack.
I'm just so confused about why you would sleep with someone twice. Not just once. Okay, the first time, but twice, bro?
You have to make sure.
See, that's the thing. Okay, so now So let's act like it worked. Now you're in it just for the physical. You're connecting just purely from physical and sexual.
And every time he think she's ugly, he smashed to feel better about the situation.
Stop telling me don't joke around with people's lives.
They joked around with their lives by getting married at first sight.
That's not true, babe.
Okay.
That is not true.
Okay.
Comment down below if you feel like this is a joke. Like people going through this process is a joke.
Listen,
or
they're just trying to get on TV.
no, Irvins, no. That is not true. Babe, take that back.
No.
People really...
Wait, you think the people on that other show, people that be having guitar, 25 guys and one girl, or vice versa, other
This
people?
is not that show, though. This is different. It's not 25 people to one person. It's one person to one person. Never stop that. These people...
Hey, it's entertaining.
It is entertaining because you're watching their life and how they make things work. But it's real. And they're actually coming out with another season of, you know, the ones who made it and like following their afterlife.
I think Chris's dad was still trying to slide in to take over.
So let's talk about this. This mom. Anybody else want to cancel his mom? I'm so mad at his mom. She was vulnerable. Okay, Paige was vulnerable. And I don't agree with what Paige did. I don't. I feel like Paige really should have waited a little longer. You're married. Yeah, it's legal. You can. But you have to remember that these people are still strangers. And I think the conversation that they had at the reception, that should have been enough for her to be like, okay, let me just hold off a little bit. You know, he's still fresh out of an engagement. You know, let's see what pops up. Let's see what happens. You know?
She was horny and wanted some D.
2 times. And then for him to tell you that he's not feeling you?
They went to get breakfast. And never came back.
You never came back. Like, Chris, why you do that? Like, why... Then when she gets to the breakfast with his parents, his mom kind of says what? She was drunk? Like, come on, from a woman to another woman. There should be some type of...
So now you know why Chris is the way he is.
Like, she should have respected her a little bit more.
Does he have any siblings?
I don't think so. I don't know. The mom should have known, like, this is a woman here. Like, she must have been vulnerable. And, like, she shouldn't have made her feel... like a hoe. But that's what she made her feel like.
As far as we know, they probably were never on board for this whole thing anyway. So there's no empathy.
Not even, because even at the reception, she was trying to give her advice and, like, you know, telling her she's beautiful and telling her blah, blah, blah.
But she had makeup on it. It's wedding day makeup. It's different. I'm keeping it real like Chris.
Oh, don't even put yourself in that category because we are done. But I'm really mad at the mom now. I think Chris's dad, he redeemed himself in my eyes.
Nah, that dude is a perv.
he wants his girl for himself.
I don't care what he says. He's a perv. There he was looking at her.
But the way he grilled Chris and said, "Don't break her heart."
Oh, I'm gonna slide in and take care of that.
Oh, remember when Dad says, "You're beautiful to me. You're my type for a daughter-in-law."
I didn't know there was a daughter-in-law type. He's showing you a shot. And he might make it. He might make a shot.
So livid because it doesn't take 2 times to smash somebody to figure out that you don't like them. It doesn't.
He might.
Irvins. No, it might not. It doesn't. You sound like you're on Chris's side. Chris is not, he's an enemy right now.
Look, the reviews you might see, especially coming from me, it might be a bit different from what you're used to with other people that reviewed the show, because I'm coming from the standpoint of the ridiculousness of this show, and it's hilarious to me. I will be highlighting the ridiculousness that I see and probably be on one so romantic, so sweet.
This is people's lives. So I came up with a shirt for Chris. Because that's all he want to say. To be perfectly honest with you. To be perfectly honest with you. To be perfectly honest with you, you're a jerk.
That's his asterisk.
That's it.
That's his asterisk. Chris is gonna watch. Their marriage is gonna be the best by the end of the season.
If that happens, listen.
I'm a prophet.
If that happens, and this is the thing. Paige is she's still trying to be optimistic. Like she said, we came on here for reasons. There's a reason why the experts smashed us up. Like
obviously not.
This
Paige.
could work. I don't know, Paige.
Sorry,
I don't know, Paige. Like, the stars are not aligning for this one.
Well, let's see what happened in the next couple episodes. And we'll check back in with you guys.
Could it get any worse?
Probably.
Well, comment down below. Let us know what your thoughts are. I know this is just a little overwhelming right now. It's only episode 4, and this is where they are. Let us know what your thoughts are.
Yeah. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share with 5 people. And hit that notification bell for our next review. Yeah, she's still.
Guys, I'm over this.
She's still in her feelings about it.
See you guys next time.
Deuces.